Hello out there in Streamland. It is Wednesday night, just after 10 o'clock, so that means it is time for D&D in the Svenzone. I'm Sven, your Dungeon Master. I've got my This Is How I Roll t-shirt on, and it's not coming in. It's not really that exciting anyway, but hey, regardless, I'm your Dungeon Master. I am your best friend, your buddy. With us, we have Reno, your counselor, your confidant, the one you share all your secrets to. We have Micah, your lover, willing sex slave, if you will, and we are ready for some D&D in the Svenzone. Gentlemen, how are you tonight? Alrighty. So, for that's right, Christmas Eve. Absolutely. So, hey, D&D Player 56 is here. Hello. So the first couple weeks ago, our first recap was done by Micah. Last week, Reno did it. So that means our recap this week is by me. They turned second level, did some stuff, and now they're fighting goblins. Anything else you guys wanted to add? Now they finished their first quest. They had to give some information to these dwarves who were doing some excavation, and they were archaeologists. So they had told them about this dragon that was coming along. Here's the map, guys. And they succeeded in that. The dwarves offered them some sending stones if only they would help them get rid of this ochre jelly. And it turned out there were actually a couple ochre jellies in the next room. And then they went exploring the rest of the runes that they were there and found a couple more. They found some treasure, which they kept, and and uh, and then they left and were headed back toward Phandalin to see what their next quest was going to be. When once again they came upon some crap in the middle of the road. The first time it was a wagon. This time it's a couple dead horses. So they're starting to get a complex when it comes to traveling down the roads, because this is twice in the same day that stuff has happened. Um, so let me go ahead. I'm just pulling up the player map so you guys can see a little bit bigger what's going on. Thanks for hanging around there, D&D Player 56. How you doing tonight? Nice to see you. Let's switch the screen. Switch. All right, so now you can see a little bit more what's going on. So they came around, and these dead horses have some arrows sticking out of them. They found out there were some goblins involved. Scramble's already destroyed one of them and got up close and personal with his great axe. Uh, Jackson is running around in the woods over there. And there was indeed an ambush. All right, so let me go ahead and get rid of this. There we go. All right, so top of round 2, we have Spiky Handlebar Mustache. He is there. He is going to shoot at this weird lizard man thing. he's going to, there it is. So his pops up from behind the log, shoots his short bow, and spam, it hits Cree. For whopping 1 point of damage, plus his bonus, so minimum damage. And we are using the new winter theme for Fantasy Grounds, if any of you were wondering what was going on with that. So why the combat tracker looks orange and red and yellow and stuff. That's why. It's the new, it's got a cool looking dice tower that changes color and stuff when you put on it. All right, so now we have ticked off Turtle, who's also behind the rock, behind the log. And he's also going to try to shoot at Scree. He saw what his friend did. But he is nowhere near as good as his friend. Something he's lived with most of his life. All right, so Trix. Trix is a cranium rat. And he is a sidekick. Tonight he's going to be run by Micah. It's pretty apropos since he is Scramble's sidekick. So, what would you like him to do? Trying to get a picture for you guys at home. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so hold on. It's actually going to be willowy because now that he's there, he sees hiding behind the little log there is another one. Hasn't had a chance to move yet. And he failed, so excellent. So go ahead and do that damage. And then we need let me open this guy up. He did not. So the one below it, it's a little blood drop. Excellent. And then on this, so he starts batting and get him off, and Goblin, because he thinks he's covered with these bugs. So are they mites or fleas or other parasites? What does he think he's got on him? Okay. So give me a four-sider, please. So as he's batting and trying to get these things off him, um, thinks he may have sat in some sort of ant hill or something. He moves east, so he actually climbs up onto this log. It's like, oh, get him off! He's crawling up onto the log, looking around, wondering why his friend isn't. No one else is being bugged by these things. Pun intended. All right, and so short right shoulder. He's sitting there watching Jackson, saying, "What the hell is this guy doing over here?" And he's gonna shoot him. Oof, 16 on the dice for a dirty 20. Bam, max damage. So, as you see this arrow coming towards you, you try to bring the shield up, and it actually hits the arrow and drives it into your chest. Jackson, it is your turn. Mm-hmm. So on your main page, it should be, I believe it's 30. I can only hear the GM, not the players, okay? Thank you. I should be able to hear them. What the hell? Reno camera. Mic camera. Alright, so you move up. So go ahead and roll your Ray of Frost. Yeah, either one will work. I'm trying to figure out why you guys can't be heard. Let me just a second here. Audio mixer. Aha. Alright, so no, we're not being heard. Hold on, trying to figure out. Um, all right. What was your question, Ron? What the hell? Default. Son of a bitch.
Or do I have to just move and then?
You can move and attack, or do a move and frost. You can't do both. Um, your rage is a bonus action. What?
It should spell it out for you pretty easily.
Ha! Now it should work.
That's
There
what
we
I
go.
just did for
In battle,
mine.
you fight.
All right. Sorry, folks. Thanks to Roberta, Svengal, 2 in the chat. We now have sound for everybody.
I've been saying all this funny stuff and nobody's listened, huh?
Yeah, it's comedy
Yes.
gold.
All right, so shall I read my bonus action?
Okay. So, um, No, so your move action was moving. Your standard action was you can either attack or and you chose to do your
Ray of Frost.
wussy ass Ray of Frost instead. And then you get a bonus action. In this case, you can rage if you want. And if you
Okay.
rage, then you click the little magnifying glass, and then you add that effect to yourself.
The
You
book.
only have so many rages a day, or per short rest rather, or something, whatever it is.
All right.
Um, let's see, rage. Now you don't have to rage if you don't want to. You can reckless attack next time. Here it
Okay.
is. It says long rest. So you have 2 rages a day. So if you want to
Okay.
use one of them now, you can do it. You'll take half damage. You'll get a bonus to a bunch of other stuff, your strength, and do more damage when you hit.
Okay. So it has nothing to do with getting a second action afterwards.
No, that's fighters get that.
Okay. So
So
then what you're seeing is you're seeing me moving forward towards our little gremlin thing, shooting my ray of frost at him. By the time I'm done, I am now standing in front of him, ready to go to the next thing, the next action. So did my ray of frost hit or not? Do I know? I cast
that is
it.
a miss.
Tis a miss. Ah, should know better than to move while I'm throwing ray of frost, right?
Yeah.
That's right. So did you want to rage?
No.
Okay. Alrighty. So you are good to go. Next. All right. So he's freaking out because there's stuff all over him. Um. Oh. Tricks on
Yes.
at the end of your turn. You do not do a bonus action. So did you want to hide as with your cunning action, or did you want to move?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. I was gonna hide it under this tree towards the base of it, if
Okay.
possible.
All right. So go ahead and give. He should have on his front page.
On a main page?
No, I'm sorry. Skills. Go to his skills page and then click on
Under
this.
skills. Cool. What am I
Double
looking for here?
stealth.
Stealth. Okay, cool. And I just double click on the dice.
Yep. Where it says +4. And if you'd like, what I can do is I can stick it in the under cunning action if you'd like, and you can just click a button there if you want. Whatever
Nah,
works.
that's fine. I like it this way because I can learn the sheet better.
Nice.
Gotta know
All
my
right.
sheet.
That's right. Sheets and blankets. All
All
right.
right. So he is not actively looking for you.
That's good.
So in his case, it would be his passive perception. It does happen to be less than what you rolled for your hide.
That's good. I didn't roll very well.
So he does not see the rat. He hears scrambles and sees this lizard thing. He's going to run up. Get away from those little bugs, and then he's going to throw his javelin.
He made a bad choice.
He did, huh?
Not even close. These things are still bugging him. All right, so Scree. All right, so now we finally get to see a little bit of what Scree can do
He
hand to
says he's
hand.
asleep. Does he have a sleeping symbol on him for a reason?
No.
I see 2 Z's coming off of his face in my little chat thing.
Oh, that's just in the top left. That just means he, as a character, he
Yeah.
hasn't done anything.
Oh.
So
Besides get shot at 1,000 times?
right. So as a player, I mean, as a player. All right, so
Okay.
he's got.
Come on, come on. There we go.
All right, so he's going to go and try to get this guy. All right, so he's going to sidle on up to this thing. He's got a battle axe and a bunch of claws. Claws are similar to Wolverine.
Ooh.
Nice.
These things that just come out of the back of his hand. So he swings his battle axe and his claws at this thing.
Hit. Yay.
Cleven.
All right. Well, he would have hit with his claws, but it's dead. So he comes up, bangs this thing with his battle axe. He moved 15 feet, so he's going to keep moving. One, two, three. All right, and if you'll notice how he moved, you'll see he's went down diagonally and then over. So if you could try to do that, move from the center of the square as opposed to skipping over a bunch of squares like that, because I don't know where he's going if he does stuff like that. Don't know which. So there's traps and things. So
Sure.
all right. So give me just a second here. Scrambled, you were up.
Nice.
Flipping.
So I'm gonna yell out, "Hey, save some kills for the rest of us," and move through. Move there.
Did you
There.
listen to us?
There. There. And then there. All right. So So Scrambles runs over, save some kills for the rest of us. I yell out, make my way that way, up and around the log, and attack a spiky handlebar with my great axe. I hit him, and let's see how much damage I do.
Yeah, you did. 24
Yes,
max damage.
success.
Did not have him
If he's
targeted. There we
alive
go.
after that, I'm gonna do something else, but I need to
He
know if
is
he's
not. 16 damage on the dice was enough
enough.
to kill this
Nice.
guy.
I'm over hiding in the trees over here. Well, the line of
Did
sight, all I see is nothing. I see me
more.
and this guy, and that's all I see.
That's right,
I hear
because
stuff
you're in the
going
middle
on
of
over
the
there.
trees. Exactly. Yeah.
With,
So you're yeah, you did. He had 7 hit points, and you did 16. So
Yeah, he's really dead. Parts of him are over there. Parts of him are everywhere.
that's right.
So I'm just gonna stand there and look really, really crazy while this other goblin, what's his name? Kicked off chortle? What does that even mean?
yeah,
The chortle is a type of laugh.
yeah.
He just chortled in his pants a little bit because I cleaved his friend in half. And I'm gonna wait my
There
turn.
you go. All right. So
No, he's laughing at his buddy for being killed so easily. Look at you, you idiot! Right into his axe.
It's
so
true.
coming out from next to Jackson, the guy comes running out. "Ah!" He's got a scimitar and he's swinging, and he missed. Ching, ching on his shield,
That's right. It's on the right side too.
but he gets to go again. So he's gonna try. Ah!
Why is he going again?
Next top of the next round, and he
Okay.
missed again. Ching. So looks at his scimitar. It's like tink, tink, tink. Checking, make sure there's no holes in it. All right, so this one has seen Scrambles come running up, come bursting out of the trees. I saw his friend freak out and then run up and get axed by the lizard guy, and is staring down at these two guys. So he drops his scimitar.
Wise.
Drops his bow and like,
Super smart.
no kill, no kill, just kidding.
Does that chime mean it's my turn?
All right, yes, Scrambles is your turn.
Okay, so I'm not going to kill him as much as I want to. Probably shouldn't kill him. He probably has some kind of information. I'm going to walk over to him and kick his little axe away with my foot or whatever weapon he was holding and grab him by his arm like a small child.
Okay.
And then if you'll allow me, I don't know if it's possible or not, but I want to walk towards Jackson with him, kind of dragging him around like a kid in a grocery store.
1,
I
2,
know I won't get full movement, but if I could get to
10.
about, let's go here, 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 we'll call it good. You tell me.
Okay, so um, rules as written is you can absolutely drag somebody with you, even if you're carrying him. Um, and with your strength and stuff, I'm not going to worry about it. Normal, even if they were fighting you, you can move
Yeah,
at half your speed.
sure.
And you didn't move more than that, so you're fine.
Awesome. So yeah, I have him. I'm going to hold him. That is my whole action. Walk over and grab him and try to keep him from running away. So if he does try to leave, I am going to fight that all day with like a check.
All right, so Jackson, back to the Jackson 5 over in the corner here. He's got a couple on him. He's hurt.
That's how hurt is he? He is.
Meanwhile, the rest of the fight is over. People are eating popcorn.
Yeah. I'm getting a mount. Gonna ride him forever. Teaching him how to walk on all fours. I'm gonna use him
So
like
the two
rollerblades.
goblins are aware of what's going on, or they're not.
The ones you're fighting have no idea what's going on. They
Okay,
can't see either.
all right. So I'm going to strike with my longsword at the short right shoulder.
And for you guys on stream, I'm going to go ahead and cheat a little bit and show you.
Come on, nearly. Is it a hit? It's a hit. Yes. Oh, still 5. He's dying though.
All right, so you slash out with your long sword, stab into this one.
Yep.
All right, so Kree is going to, let's see, he has that. He's used up 2 of his 3 spells.
Let's take a little nap after this.
He doesn't have any ranged weapons, but he does have a
Yeah.
ranged spell. 10, 20, 30. So he's going to run over here. And let's see what he can. Okay, now he can see everything. So he's going to actually.
How's he seeing everything?
You see this blast of radiance come down. Miss. Is that a save or what was that? It was a save, so he failed. So let's blast this guy. That is it the same one you stabbed?
I'm doing
No, it
right.
was not. All right. So it's
Lice-ridden bristles. Sounds like my son's brush. Hairbrush.
there you go. All right, so it does a little bit of damage. You see some as this little wisp of smoke come off him as he cries out. Tricks.
All right. So Trix is gonna go ahead and move. I don't know. We're gonna move there.
All right, so that's 30 feet.
And then now that Trix can see there's other goblins over here, because we didn't know that. We thought there was just one, and that Jackson was just getting his butt handed to him by one little puny goblin. I'm gonna have him notify Scrambles of what's going on with the telepathic message. He's gonna
Okay.
let me know that there's a second goblin over here.
All right, and he can also move again, or
Yeah,
he
I'll have
doesn't
him use
have anything else.
his second action to move,
Okay.
just in case. By the time he gets there, Jackson isn't handling it still. We'll get over there.
I'd be handling if y'all wouldn't just disappear like that, hidden behind the trees where I can't see what the hell's going on. This
You're the
whole
one way off in this
field of
corner over
vision
here.
crap with the new system. What's that about?
Yeah, we can't cheat anymore.
I know. What's that? It's like, oh my god.
All right, not sure why he had. Oh, he's dead. I was like, why did he have disadvantage? Because he's dead. You killed him.
Pretty big disadvantage.
I think he's
So
disadvantaged to
he,
the extreme.
so he's laying on the ground,
Yeah,
twitching.
100%.
You're able to dodge his scimitar as he twitches.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
top of round 4 is Scrambles.
So Scrambles is gonna walk at a more brisk pace this way.
So I'll say you can go 25 feet, dragging
All
this
right,
thing with you.
right there. I moved back 30 feet, but it says I moved 35 feet. So I moved over here, and I guess I'm gonna use my second action to move again.
All right, so again, 25 feet if you want.
I'll move there. I did that really badly. I'm trying to adhere to your rules of movement, but I didn't do it that time. But I want to get to about there if possible. Okay, cool. I'm gonna move here, 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 and then here. Boom. Now I can't see anything.
There you
Okay,
are.
decided to walk through the trees.
How much would I be able to see under the tree? I forget that these are not groomed trees, okay? Most of the trees I see in life from like 10 feet down are completely bare. I forget that we're in the wilderness.
I'm not talking about apple trees. We're talking about pines and stuff, with bushes
Okay.
all the way down to the bottom.
I'm only here so you don't get your butt handed to you by a goblin.
Sitting there kicking my shield there, like
I
pulling it
not
off.
I not take him. Uh, don't hurt me. Uh, I show you where he is.
That's good.
Jackson.
Jackson, okay. So I'm not. I have a question for you. I have my shield in hand and I have my sword in my hand. If I'm attacked like by two things and I'm doing one, can I like use a defensive move with my shield? Like if he was like attacking me at the same time, so to speak, like an added defense thing, or maybe even as a bludgeoning implement. Is that
So you,
we don't have to set up at all? So I'm just wondering if we can do that.
so if I understand your question, there's a couple choices you can do. You can, instead of attacking, you can do what's called a defensive. What the hell is it called? It's under actions. It's basically where you just dodge. The dodge action is what's called the dodge action. So it's where you don't attack. It gives you +2 to your armor class for all attacks till the next round. Or if you're asking, can you attack with your shield? You can. Anybody can attack offhand.
Right.
So that means you do your regular attack with your sword. Then you can attack with whatever's in your other hand. In your case, the shield. You just don't add your strength bonus to the damage if you hit.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're doing, it would be an improvised weapon. So it would be 1d4, and it would just be a straight 1d4 damage.
1d4. Okay. All right.
If-
So that I'll let you do that then. I'll go ahead and use my
Okay.
my long sword, right?
Yep, do your longsword like normal.
First. Okay, I didn't target him yet. Hold on. Yep. Long sword. Here we go. Come on, big guy. And probably miss, right? Miss. All right, and then I do a 4 if
And
I
then to attack, just do the unarmed strike
right with
to see if you
4.
hit, and if you hit, you just do 1d4. No, do the you gotta see if you hit first, or just
Oh, this.
where it
Okay.
says unarmed strike. Click on that +6.
All right. Sorry. Yeah.
You
There we
do
go.
so. You slam him with your. So you roll the. I'll let you re-roll the 1d4.
All right. Re-roll and roll and do. So it's only 1 and 4 anyway, but
Oh
oh,
well.
solid 1. Solid 1.
Okay, so he sort of he you slice at him with the sword, and he jumps aside, and you punch him with the shield.
And he bristles.
Tricks. So he is.
Okay.
So he's 35 feet away. So if you move 5 feet, you can get within 30 feet. But you have to make sure you can see him. Yeah, so you need to move like below Cree so you can see him. Yeah, perfect. And I already targeted him for you. Oh, you're gonna have him move to there? Okay.
He can skedaddle a long ways within a single move, right?
30 feet, yeah. And then he has a cunning action. He can use his bonus action to move again.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. All right, so go ahead and he's already targeted. So just click the save button. See if you're gonna attack with him.
Indeed.
So if I wanted to move with tricks over towards Jackson, do I have to be in melee or excuse me adjacent to him to help him, or is that like I can yell it at him, or how does that work? Is that more
In
of a
order to
role
be
play?
helping, you have to be adjacent to the creature that's being attacked. So, for
Okay.
example, if you were to move, where'd it go? Come
Yeah,
on.
I was to see if that's possible. I don't know if I can get there.
So if he goes here,
Yeah, I can
he
help him
can
attack.
help Jackson or
Lice.
Kree attack this goblin.
Okay, perfect.
So the person that's attacking doesn't have to be adjacent. The
Okay.
target has to be adjacent. So Trix is distracting it and causing things in its mind.
I see.
So it's not paying attention as much to whoever's attacking it.
So
And
then
the
yeah.
answer to your question is from where he was, yes, he could have moved there in 30
Okay.
feet.
Then I will do that. I'll move there, hit it with
Okay.
my psychic infestation, see if he saves. Give me a second.
He failed. Awesome. Roll your damage.
Awesome.
You're probably
And
not going to need the 1d4 unless you roll really
yeah,
badly.
we will see.
Oh no, he's gone. So he's like, and falls over and just twitching and dead. Little blood comes from his nose.
That's not good.
It's that winter heat, man.
All right, so he is dead now. Are we out of combat now?
Yes, you are out of combat. Except for Scrambles fighting the trees. He's dragging this guy along behind him. Getting smacked with bushes.
Running through the underbrush.
7 foot tall, weigh like 300 pounds. I thought I would just like duck under some low branches, but I forget that these things are
It's not an
super
apple
wide.
tree, man.
I know. So I'm gonna drag myself and this goblin over to the group, and I got him by the arm. And I don't think I speak goblin. Let me go down to my May page.
Where's Cree at this moment?
He's behind me,
Okay.
hanging out. Yeah, I don't think I speak Goblin, so
I think I might. Let me see. Where is it again? It's on the notes.
um,
Where's this?
huh,
Where's the languages under?
Abilities page.
Features
that is,
trained blah, languages. No, I Dwarven. I Dwarven. That's close, right?
I got Giant. What about Cree? Oh, the stupid rat can talk to him, can't he? Trix can do it. See if Trix does. Does Trix know Goblin? Let's find out.
Yeah, you writing dirty words
He
up here now?
does.
So you
Ah,
should be able to see that in the chat.
I do.
Hmm.
And I'm seeing some naughty words up here too.
So Micah, do you see where it says translation?
I see. Understood by Trix. I don't see where it says translation though.
So above that, so you've got understood by tricks, the speech bubble, and then above that, the next line. What does that say?
It's just web dinks.
And above that, do you see?
GM scrambles a Death Dealer translation. Oh, here it is. My bar isn't wide enough. My
So that's it. So
translation. I am a friend.
and if you care, again, if you're clicking tricks,
Yeah.
you can then click where the word chat is underneath everything. It says chat.
Negative.
So
See.
in the
I'm,
chat menu, the very, very bottom of it,
oh yeah, the word chat. I
yep,
see.
right above that is a little down arrow.
Okay, and I can click Goblin and then type in there.
Yep, and
Okay,
he
so
will
does he
answer
yell
in
that at
Goblin.
Trix? The Goblin? Does he say
He's
that?
just he's saying that out loud.
Okay.
Now, with just two of you, and the three of us doesn't really matter. But if you ever wanted to say anything or curse or swear in a different language, that's how you do it. And
Okay.
anybody who can understand it would then see it. Um,
Okay.
or you can just say, "Hey, Trix is speaking in Goblin, and this is what he says."
Okay.
But this Goblin has been talking in Common,
Okay. Good.
broken Common, as he's going along, saying, you know, he'll show you where he is. He didn't take him. Don't hurt him. It was just for fun.
All right. So I'm gonna have Trix. I'm gonna say, hey Trix, will you let him know that if he tries to pull anything sketchy, we'll snap him in two.
No snap. No snap, Grimmy.
All right. Good.
Grimmy, friend. You want horse? And he points to the horse.
The dead one?
I can cook. I cook horse. You hungry?
Of course we are.
Yeah. We're gonna take a short rest here while you cook us up some of that horse. We're gonna watch you, and then we're gonna eat, and you're gonna show us where you guys came from. And I'm gonna have, hey Trix, translate that to him in jibber jabber goblin.
Grimmy, no. What big cow man say?
I'm okay with that.
Do you let him go?
No. I'm gonna get into my backpack with my other arm. I'm gonna take my rope out. I'm gonna tie a rope around his stupid waist. And then I'm gonna hold the other end of the rope and then I'll let him go.
Okay.
And if he takes off like a bat out of hell, he's gonna get yanked. I don't want to kill him with a yank, obviously, but enough to give him a real feel for it.
He has the child harness in his backpack. He pulled that out.
I got like 70 feet of rope, so we can make it work.
All right. So he'll go walking over. He says, you make fire?"
Sure. I feel like it's probably a good time to take a long rest right now. What do you think, Jackson?
I think so too.
And
Who's Cree?
so
Cree's in the middle behind me and this goblin. Next to
Chat
me over
says,
here.
"It's Dobby. Yeah, give him a sock."
Dobby is a free elf. I love Dobby. R.I.P. Dobby.
In a child harness that'll teach him.
Hey, we're not gonna have another Harambe incident, okay? We're keeping our kids on leashes.
He didn't
All
ask
right.
my vote, so
Well, you're over here knee deep in goblin guts. I figure I'd give you a moment to have some traumatic stress, and then you
there we
can
go. There you guys are. All right.
come over here while I start a fire for this little goblin thing.
Yes, we're taking a rest. That means I get all my damage back, right?
No, it's not Starfinder. Um,
Come on.
you can do you if you want to take? Yep, we can take a
We
short
have hit
rest.
dice.
Let's see, rest, short rest. All right, so you rest for an hour. You guys, he
Okay, so an
burned
hour.
some of the horse meat, um, and just sort of like chops off part of the leg, sticks the whole thing in the fire.
Distance.
He's like Gordon Ramsay, only a goblin. Goblin Ramsay.
Right. Um, there we go. Cree doesn't mind. Cree's happy with it. Um,
He's a lizard, so
There we
his
go.
standards aren't real high.
the tricks will come over to the log as well. Cree will come sit down on the log.
Is he? Or is he making the fire over here somewhere? Or is he making it right within the horse?
I don't know. That's Scramble's where you're making the fire.
I'll put the fire next to this bush I'm standing by, between me and the bush and the road, in the square above me.
In the bush and the road.
Between me and the bush, in the square above me,
Okay.
adjacent to the road.
Okay. Yeah. So
So you just said them apple trees on fire, man.
Yeah.
there
Perfect.
I don't see anything, but sure.
on the map.
No, I don't have anything. Am I standing in it now?
It looks like you lit
Yes.
your fart. That's what it looks like.
Okay, well then, I can't see it on my map, but sure,
That's weird.
there's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, there is fine. I don't care. I
Okay.
still don't see it, but whatever, not a big deal. I'll imagine.
Here
Imagination.
you go. I'm standing in the fire now.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's where I want it to be.
I have resistance to fire, so therefore I can do this. I'm not kidding.
That's a humble flex. I'm gonna keep the goblin rope and keep in mind of the fire. So if he starts walking over the fire, like trying to be shisty with his little goblin rope, I'm not having it. We're not playing that game. Robin, a goblin is on a leash until I decide I'm bored with him. No, I move over here.
You're gonna hope he doesn't have rabies or something. Decide to bite you.
I just ate all the food he made me, so I hope he doesn't have rabies. I only eat gluten-free food, so hopefully that horse is gluten-free
Hey, since when is meat gluten free?
always.
Okay.
Like 99% of meat's
Hey,
gluten-free.
it's an advertising slogan on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna use my spare time and my resting time and cut the horse's hair again because that was super profitable last time. I had no idea horsehair was gonna be worth anything, but I'll do it again if there's manes and tails. Grab a couple of those while we're kind of resting.
just the hair.
All right. So
Yeah.
You're not
let's
scalping them, right?
No, I don't want to do horse scalp.
You know that might be worth a lot more. You never know.
I don't.
All right. So is there? I don't have anything.
nice.
I'm gonna be
Yeah. So you're able to do
Get a fair amount.
you do a good job, and it's
inventory. Oh yeah, here. I got one potion of healing.
so you can do. Do you have any hit dice left, Jackson?
I don't know what does that mean.
Yes. So on your front page, you have 2 hit dice left. So if you'd like, you can on the very bottom of your front page it says
Oh, okay.
HD2.
Right, right.
If you want to, you can double click that, and you will get 1d12 plus 3 hit points back. And you can do that during a short rest.
So
Oh.
I made a bad choice and I exited out of my character sheets. Can you throw them back into the PC so I can click on my character
All
sheets
right.
again?
So, yeah, okay, good.
Up on the top left, the
Yes.
faces, just double click that face.
I did that last week too. I'll learn the system eventually.
Yep.
All right. So I use my my HD.
There it is.
Not bad. Not half.
I got,
You got half back.
yep,
So
more than half actually.
You're down 4. So
That's good because
you
he's
still have 1
full.
hit dice left.
Say again.
You have 1 hit dice left.
Yes. How many
And
did I have before?
you have a total of 3.
Ah,
I mean, no, you're second level, so you have a total of 2.
all right.
And you'll get 1 back at night when you sleep.
Right. All right. So next time we're in town, I'm getting a bunch more of those things.
They're really expensive. I don't know if you saw how much they cost.
The
Good.
little HD1 things.
The healing potions.
No, he's talking about hit dice. He's gonna
Oh.
buy some hit dice.
Yeah, get some of those too.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I got one healing potion.
we got the food. We ate some food. Did you guys want to check the bodies of these goblins? Might as well.
Might as well. Yep.
All right, I'll take the ones behind the log over here.
2d4 plus 2.
I'm gonna drag my goblin on the leash with me. It's like a pet rock, only it curses at you and will kill you in your sleep.
And his name is Grimmy.
So are you going to during this hour, are you guys going to be talking to it at all? Or are you going to trying to get information or anything? Or are you just eating and moving on?
Well, I want to eat. I don't want to just set it free into the wild like a
Hey, Scramble,
rehabilitated animal.
see if you can get some information out of this thing.
Sure. All right, so I'm gonna try and level with Grimmy. Have a heart to heart. Hey, Grimmy. Me, Scrambles here. Where did you come from? What are you doing in the woods? You're a goblin. And I'll try to be nice at first. I'm just having a talk. If that doesn't work, we'll resort to violence and slap him around a little bit. But at first, we're going to be nice.
We wait, and when the horse would come, there were two men, and well, one man and one short man, maybe dwarf, and they come and they give the signal, and we shoot, and the horses drop, and then we take the little people back, and we wait for till you come, but you kill my friends, and now we eating horse.
I almost feel bad for him. um, so, okay, whose idea was this to sit on the side of the road and kill people on horses? Whose brilliant plan was that?
Clark to have us come and get people who here on the on the roads. Sometimes there's one person, sometimes there's 2 people, and sometimes they have gold and copper and silver, or or carts with wagons and boxes, and we bring to Clark.
Okay. How far away is Clark from here? How many
Clark
days
is
drive?
through the woods, and he points back to the east.
Okay.
You walk and then you get really thirsty and you drink some water and then you're there.
That sounds like too long for me to care about. All right. Well, I think if you hang out here a little bit longer, me and Jackson might release you back to Clark. We'll see.
All right, so give me a roll. All right, so scrambles. It's clear that they took the riders of these horses away. And as you guys were looking at, you didn't officially say it, but as you're looking at the goblin bodies and stuff, you see that the saddlebags have been looted,
Yeah.
And there is a map case over on the side of the road.
It's like the tube thing for carrying paintings.
Correct.
Nice.
Okay. Well, we should get that, and of course get all the loot. Go loot the dead bodies of the other goblins.
We should maybe take a look at the map.
Yeah. I'll pull the map out and sit over here on this tree stump if you guys want to go loot the stuff. I'll have Trix go over and check the dead bodies of the goblins that were over here.
All right, so the goblins themselves don't have anything. Their arrows and stuff are barely functioning. You don't think they would be worth anything to sell,
Yeah.
and the scimitars are rusted and pitted, so you might get a couple silver, but for the most part, Jackson, you're looking at them and they're not very well made, um, and the metal that they're crafted out of is like brass. It's just or copper. It's just not very good.
Not very good.
So you don't
Being
think
that I'm
you.
a blacksmith, I know this stuff. So
Hmm. Yep. So there's really nothing of value on these guys.
Okay.
They
So
don't
I'm
even
gonna
have
look.
pouches or anything.
I'm gonna look at Grimmy, and I'm gonna say, Grimmy, show me where you guys keep all of the loot and the treasure, or I'll rip your arms off.
Clark, keep the treasure. All
Glarg.
treasure goes to Clark.
Okay.
Ask him where Glarg is.
He's
Oh, awesome.
that way. And I motioned in the direction that he told me he was. I'm gonna pull the map out and take a look at the map.
Trat says Scrambles is mean.
Who is that?
Roberta saying Scrambles is mean to the goblin.
He's a goblin. He only understands violence. It's like training day out here. I'm King Kong.
Well, in that sense, he's being very nice to him.
Yeah, I haven't killed him. Do you see what I did to his friend?
That's
Both
right.
halves of him are over there. We're about to be
All right, so
buddies.
I'm looking over your shoulder, seeing if I can read the map too. It's in Dwarvish. I understand it.
She says the goblin is an idiot.
He's super dumb. But he's tied to a leash now. He can't do much. I'm gonna train it like a squirrel, teach it to do stuff.
Squirrels are pretty smart, you know.
I know I might be doing a disservice to squirrels by comparing them to goblins.
There you go. That's right. All right, so I'm
All right,
trying to
go
find
ahead,
this.
map, David. What's at the map?
Trying to find this. Here it is. No, no, no. I want.
If I remain idle for too long, man, you're asking for it. There we go.
The pictures of
Bam.
There you go.
here, I'll do it this way.
209.
Boom.
You left me too long. I start filling.
20d20. All right, so goblins. All right, so he starts walking through, taking you guys through the forest. Oh, shoot. Give me all images.
Yeah, well, give me the map, man. Give me the map. I'll look at it. I'll bet it's in Dwarvish. Let me see that thing.
All right, so look at your passive perception. It's your perception plus 10. It should be on your front page as well.
Passive perception.
Okay. I got strength, dex, con.
He's making shit up now. He's just making it up.
I know it's a thing, but I don't see it. Maybe it's under my skills.
I got
I see
proof.
perception plus 3.
I got prof.
Yeah, so it says perk next to senses in the middle. It says perk underneath it.
Yep.
Perception is
13.
14. Yeah, so the 13 is your passive perception.
Okay.
That means as you're just cruising along, walking along, what you happen to notice. If you're actively searching for traps or anything like that, then you would roll and
I'm
add
not.
It
whatever it is.
doesn't
So
roll at all, though. I'm pressing the
Yeah,
button.
I'm
no, that
definitely not.
doesn't. That one doesn't. That you would have to roll your perception on your skills page.
I can do that too.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not looking for any kind of traps because I have a goblin on a leash in front of me, and if there's a trap, we'll find out.
Go. So those are your goblin. Those are goblins and your friend. Here it is. That's the one I
They're
was looking for.
cuties. They're cutie
I have a
pies.
picture of Grimmy for you.
Okay, is this just gonna be got Dobby? If it's just a picture of
And
Dobby, I'm gonna
Dobby.
release him into the wild. I have to. I'm obligated.
No.
That's good. Dobby was a house elf. So house elves aren't goblins.
Although um, Grimmy wouldn't mind if you wanted to give him a sock.
No, I don't have socks. I have hoofs. It doesn't behoove me to give him a sock.
I thought you meant punch him. Give him a sock.
Yeah.
But he's that because
Oh.
Oh yeah, there you go.
it's perfect. It's perfect to give him a sock because you don't need them. So what do you need socks for? May as well give them to him.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right, so
He
he's leading you down this trail.
he's an
Lots of
ugly little
pictures.
fucker.
Lots of pictures
Nice.
tonight. Here you go.
Okay.
Nice.
Fancy
Oh,
stuff.
Ooh.
Um, and so I'm sorry. So you said yours was 13. What was yours, Jackson?
I
Your
said
passive perception.
13, 13, 13.
You're both 13. Okay.
Dude,
So he sort of wandering
that's
around. So sometimes he'll be off the trail a little bit, and sometimes he's on the trail, and sometimes he'll jump over a log and splash in a puddle. He's just sort of here and there at the end of his rope.
oh my god.
And at one point, you see um, he walks around this pile of leaves and stuff that have gathered in the trail, and you notice as you're about to walk over it, there's a rope that's leading, snaking through the ground up and off the trail. It looks like there's like a snare trap
Yeah.
in these leaves.
So I'm gonna drag Grimmy over it by the rope. Grimmy, get over here. I'll pull him towards me.
Ask him
Hey,
if there's a trap there.
hey, Grimmy, what is this nonsense? And I point at it. What's that?
Oh, that's really funny. If uh, tell tell your friend to walk in the leaf, and he'll get pulled up.
Yeah, no, I want to avoid that. All chances of
But
us
it's
getting
really
caught in
funny.
these,
And
I
he
bet
hang
it's
upside
funny.
down, and it's coins fall from his pockets and things. It's funny.
He would not be happy about that. So from now on, if you see anything like this in the road, make sure you let me know about it. Please be watching. I don't want to step in anything like this. If I go upside down like that, I'm gonna blame you. Even Clog won't be able to
That
save
may
you.
not go well.
Okay, well, this is the only one that has a rope on it.
That's suspiciously ambiguous.
So from now on, if you see anything that could possibly make me not happy for me, you need to let me know. I'll mess you up. And I'll break like a tree branch or something. I don't know. I don't want to step in anything dumb,
It's
or
all
I'll
this
be
stuff.
mad.
He's got to portray
Okay,
the false bravado, you know.
I still want to get caught in a stupid trap and lose my elf on a leash.
But it would be
so
funny if
he
he got me caught, wouldn't it? So
I didn't
there
say that.
were caveats in this agreement here.
so he travel. You guys start walking again. From it's now about 20 minutes later. Let me. Speaking of witches, I need to pull up my little calendar. It is 16th of Uktar. You guys took a short break. I mean, a short rest.
Did you know that last week there was National Maple Syrup Day?
Nice.
I believe it was Thursday.
And we celebrate that, not Canada.
Yeah, I was going to have a taste test on these two brands of sugar-free syrup. We didn't get to it though. It's an adventure for another day, perhaps tomorrow.
All right, so you're
Christmas
traveling
Eve,
for about another 20 minutes.
Christmas Eve activities, family tradition. A little sampling of the sugar-free maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
And he stops in front of Scrambles.
Okay.
Jackson.
I stop.
All right, so Jackson takes another couple steps and then realizes that Scrambles has stopped, and Grimmy's is sort of watching. He's
If Grimmy's quiet,
waiting.
it's not good. Grimmy's never quiet, man. Better watch out where you step.
It's like, tell him to keep going.
I'm gonna get a big stick and tape Grimmy to it and just use it like a blind person. Just tap him around as I go about the woods so I don't fall into anything.
I have a javelin. I can just poke around with it. How about I take the lead and you
I
you
mean, if you want
wear like
Grimmy,
baby Bjorn and
w-
just talk really fast.
with great Grimmy comes great responsibility. That's all I'm
That's right.
saying.
Nice. I hope.
I don't know
All
anything.
right, so Jackson, you see that there's a pit trap ahead of you.
I'm not
Had,
going anywhere
had
because
you
Grimmy's
taken
stopped.
another couple steps, you would have fallen into a pit. Looks to be about 6 feet wide.
Alrighty. Can we scoot around it?
Yes.
I'm
I
really
got the
glad.
trap here. Don't go walking through there.
Really glad we didn't kill this one.
Hey, Grimmy, it should come trailing behind us there. Come right straight through the middle.
Yeah.
You were supposed to tell him to keep going, and he falls. It's really funny.
I love this guy's sense of
And
humor.
he's
He's a cutie
sort
pie.
of sad and keeps walking and
Sorry, you
walks
gotta build a
around it.
little stronger chest, though, dude.
He's very adorable.
Alrighty.
So then, so you guys are able to make it,
Nice.
and he says, "It's the cave is just ahead with Clark."
Clark, huh? All right. So, you know what? I'm gonna have my long sword and I'm gonna pull out one of my javelins and I'm gonna kind of use it as a walking stick in front of me, a testing ground for the traps and whatnot as we're going along, and we're heading towards this area that Grimmy's pointing at.
I'm gonna take a second and blindfold Grimmy and tie him up by the hands. So he's got his little hands in front of him, the rope around him, and I'm gonna blindfold him.
Why
And
you? Wait,
tell him to
wait.
lead the
I,
way.
I, I, I'm helping. What are you doing?
Lead the way.
Yeah, but I'm worried about you, Grimmy. We don't see ear to ear, eye to eye on things, okay? So I'm gonna tie him up and kind of keep him in, and bring the leash in real close now, so he's only like 2 or 3 feet away from me.
I like my baby Bjorn idea.
I do too,
Just right in the
but
front, just sit there and guide you.
yeah, like a hero shield. And that way, if I get hit with an arrow or something, I just
Exactly.
ignore arrow damage because I have a Grimmy. What's the AC of a Grimmy? What kind of bonuses do I get? Can I fashion him to my head somehow around the horns?
So you see, he's wearing. He has a little shield himself, and he's wearing a little rotted but still functioning leather armor.
Well, yeah.
This
You
this
know,
isn't the high class ones that we usually get
yeah, the really
in the big
fancy
city.
goblins. I'm not gonna blindfold him. I think I'm gonna gag him instead, because I want him to be able to see where we're going, but I also don't want him to be able to yell and tell all of his friends we're coming. So I'm not gonna blindfold him. Just gonna gag him. It's getting weird now. I got a dwarf. I got a
You
got a
didn't get
goblin.
it all back out at the nudie bar, dude. What is
Yeah,
wrong with you?
it's getting all 50 shades in here.
Start talking about nudie bars and
All right,
can
so
come
you
up with
come around the
why
corner
what's
and you
wrong.
see this ahead of you. There's a creek, and it leads up to this cave.
Is it in this picture? Because I'm not seeing it.
My picture is completely back. There it is. Oh,
Aha.
nice. It's even got a little ripple effect.
Ooh, nice.
And
Yeah, full list of stuff.
so as you see, oh, we've got Grimmy. So Grimmy's there. And so he can't talk. But Scrambles, you happen to see him wave at the bushes.
That's
Come
not
on.
good.
He's just like waving somewhere. Okay. So we know there's probably something. Can I look? I'm going to actively look at the bushes he's waving at
I'm gonna say quiet down a little bit. We might be going into a trap here.
for sure.
Well, Jackson, you didn't notice that. You didn't see him.
He said it to me. That's why.
Yeah, I said that. There you go. That's a good look.
There you go.
What do my elven eyes see?
How high is Kree's perception? That's my question. He's probably very perceptive.
Why? Because he's a lizard. What are you being
Yeah,
lizardist now?
that's right. Exactly. The
Racist?
lizard, the lizard does, man. Oh,
So you see um, that there are at least two goblins in the bushes to the right.
Okay.
and he tells me about it.
And I do. I say, hey, there's two goblins up there in those bushes. I bet there's goblins on the other side, just like every other goblin ambush. They're not very original.
All right. Well, I'm putting my javelin away and pulling back out my shield.
I'm going to take my great axe out and I'm going to set it. I'm going to hold it in my hand and I'm going to say, hey, do you think we should try and draw the goblins out or just walk into the trap? I'm going to say that to Jackson kind of quietly under my breath.
I don't know. They weren't too bad
Goblins are
last
my
time.
friends. The goblins will attack me.
Wait a minute. What's he saying?
He said they're his friends and they probably won't attack him. But you know that famous goblin loyalty.
That's true. That's true.
So,
I'm gonna stay
okay.
on. I'll stay on the left side there, and I'll have my shield kind of hanging out there, like
All right, then
like a block boxing punch.
we'll give your theory a shot here, Grimmy. And I'm going to step forward with Grimmy if I'm allowed to. Step forward and kick Grimmy in front of me on the leash. Give him about 5 feet.
In a kind, loving way.
Yeah, the nicest goblin kick I can think of. Gonna usher him
I'm
into
gonna
a
be
new
on the
square,
other side here. My shield is up.
and I'm gonna say
I'm walking along, keeping an eye on the left side there.
out loud to the
Sword.
bushes, "Hey, if you guys don't come out of those bushes right now, I'm gonna cleave Grimmy in half." and I'm gonna take my giant axe with my other hand, with the rope in one hand. I'm gonna kind of hold it and look scary. Can I get an intimidate check on that? I'm trying to scare them out of those bushes. I don't know if that's a thing or not, though. I assume it is. Boom. Intimidate. Bam! We're intimidating. We're so scary. I'm the stuff of goblin nightmares. Does it work?
Don't kill Grimmy. Grimmy owe me money.
I'll bet he does.
He's supposed to watch my clothes today. Then you kill him. Kill him tomorrow.
That's probably one of his best friends there speaking for him. So
Yeah, exactly. It's that goblin loyalty we were talking about earlier. Can we at least hear them better? Did that come from the same area we thought it was, or is this a new area where we're hollering out of bushes?
It's coming from this area, these bushes.
Okay. All right.
oh, yeah, I'm still keeping an eye on the left flank here.
I'm gonna.
Port, I guess, right?
I think I'm just gonna. No. Is there anything I can tie Grimmy to around me? There's no trees or anything around here, is there?
There are
No.
a bunch of bushes.
Yeah, but I don't know how to tie a rope around a bush. That just seems like it's really labor intensive.
Just do a clove hitch, man. Just a twist and a twist. Put them
Go
together.
away before Clark come.
I want Clark to come. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna. While we're not in combat, as long as I can, I'm gonna try and bind and hog tie Grimmy up on the ground.
Dude,
We're keeping him. He's gonna be our best friend forever. He's a part
just
of
do
our.
the Bjorn, man.
He's
Just get it over with.
infinite. He's infinite experience. He's a encounter every
I'll
day.
fashion some leather straps for you, and he'll just go, ah, ah,
I don't know how
don't
to
throw
tie
him in, don't throw him in.
garbage at tying things. I guess that's okay.
Okay.
So I do
All
my
right,
best to tie him up. I guess I'm gonna
Why
kind of
you
leave the.
keep tying up Grimmy? Grimmy, help! I can help. I can show you inside. And you see that his whatever it was that you used to gag him
Mouth
with
gag.
has been chewed through. He has these really sharp teeth.
Dear God.
Cree and I are hanging out over here, just keeping an eye on these bushes on the left side.
I mean, I don't mind that. Do you think we should let him take us inside? I mean, we know we're going into an
Well,
ambush.
and if he's leading, then we know we're not going to get into any traps.
Yeah, that's true.
Whether he betrays us in the end, I guess we'll have to take that chance.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll untie my crappy ties around Grimmy besides the one around his waist. And I'll let him. Okay, well, fine then. Lead us inside, Grimmy.
I take you to Yemik.
What
All
is
right.
Yemik?
Let,
What's Yemik? That's not Craig.
let's hope Grimmy is rather popular inside, because
Yemik
just
is Grimmy boss, and Clark is Yemik's boss.
Okay.
But they fight.
Take me to the assistant to the regional manager.
that's right. Now, what is
So
uh,
he sort of moves around and undoes the rope too tight on him and starts walking forward.
Yep, we're on his butt.
now my friend Cree here is what was his inclination towards this venture here?
And he
Does he seem hesitant, or is he just going along?
Krieg,
Yeah, Cree. How
he's
about Cree?
he's following along with
All
you
right.
guys. So Grimmy turns to Jackson and says, "Go feed dogs.
What?
He's pointing over to the right.
Oh,
He
There's
he's
for there's
steps
for
through the little
sure
creek.
there's for sure a trap over there. Yeah, he for sure wants you to fall into a trap.
all right. Can we get across this creek easily?
Yes. So the creek itself. What the heck? Here it is. So the shallow stream flows down. It looks to be about 6 to 8 inches at the deepest. It's not flowing very fast. It's just a slow, steady stream.
So is the water running the wrong direction?
It's flowing from the cave mouth down south past you.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Just screened by 10 Spire Tricket. Thickets. There we go. Path leads into the town, right side of the stream. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go across, right? Can't see anything anyway, so all right. Are we in battle already?
No, there's no. You guys aren't fighting.
All right. Still, Cree and I are watching over here on this left side. We're going up here. We're going down. The cave is up on the up in the right there, right? Upper right.
So as you get to there, you hear growling and coming from the right side. You see there's these few uneven steps that lead up to a chamber, and you smell dog crap and wet dog smell. Um, and you hear some chains.
There's definitely a pack of dogs over there. Be careful.
And run to the base of the snake. So is it? So is it up towards the right where Jackson is, or is it down towards these other goblins down here?
Yep, that's where Grimmy told you to go feed the dogs.
Right.
He probably meant that literally, like go be dog food.
Probably, yeah. We didn't bring in any of the horse meat though, did we?
No, we ate all of that delicacy.
Yep,
How far back is it? Can we run back and get some?
it's about 45 minutes. I mean, half an hour.
All right, we'll pass on that. Let's try something else.
Yeah. Does Grimmy know how to get around the dogs? Do we need to get by them? Also, just a heads up, Jackson, there's definitely two goblins in the bushes behind me.
All right.
I can see them from where I'm at.
Alrighty. Maybe we should knock them on the head and feed them to the dogs.
That's brutal. I'm also,
Oh, I said that out loud. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm fine with that also.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
All right, what are we doing?
I don't know. If I can see these two goblins, I say, is the cave over there towards that little bridge area? Is that what that is? Up north of Jackson. It says bridge on the map. Is that what that is actually a picture of?
So Jackson can see
Is,
way up
is it
ahead. There's a bridge.
right?
What
Can
direction
you
is that?
see
Is
it?
that north? Yes.
Yeah.
So you can, yeah. So yeah. Scrambles can't see.
Uh, it's
Anyway, so
dark.
yes, the cave curves around. There's one going off the left and a bridge crossing over.
Okay, so then that's the direction we should be headed. We don't need to worry about going down towards these goblins at all.
That would be my guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
So
Grimmy's
maybe try to
leading
sneak
you in.
quietly past this area. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Go up along the lip of the sandbar there and just sneak past this on the little
The dogs.
the enclosures to the right there.
Yeah, we're gonna send Grimmy in front of us too. Nudge him forward in front of us, so he's walking across the sandbar up towards the
Okay,
bridge
so
that I can't see.
So he stays on the left side.
Can we walk where he is walking, or is he too small?
Yeah, you can walk through where he's walking. It's just wet.
All right.
Okay, I do that.
All right, so as you move up, these wolves come flying toward the front, and he yanks back and sees that they're chained in. And they're barking, growling and barking.
So Shambles, ask him what's that direction. What are they guarding over there?
Yeah, it's a good question. Grimmy, what's back there?
Wolves. 3 wolves.
Is there anything behind the
What are you
wolves?
gonna say?
There's garbage. That's Clark feeds them the garbage.
Okay. He's got such a way with words.
Yes, I know.
All right. Keep going, Grimmy.
All right. We'll keep going. There's the bridge. All right. I'll yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's some on the side here, guys. Is that Grimmy or not? That's Grimmy. All right. So Grimmy is leading us to the left.
Yep. We
I
are
don't know
following
what's
Grimmy.
with that bridge over there, but
So he's scrambling up. You see there's an incline there, and he scrambles up, and there's a little plateau, and then he scrambles up again.
Okay.
Goes around the corner.
all right.
Let's follow him in there. Let's not be
Yep.
too far behind him.
All right. There we go.
All right,
So
so main passage from the mouth slopes up the stream down to the west. You can just make out a rickety bridge made of wood and rope crossing over the thing there. It looks to be about 20 feet high above the where you guys are walking.
I'm seeing this bridge up here, dude. It doesn't look that safe. I'm not sure we're gonna be looking across this thing.
Yeah, for sure. Probably best to go one at a time, tie a rope, and just in case somebody falls.
All right. Let's see what's going on here. All right. What am I seeing? What am I seeing?
All right, hold on a second, guys. So go ahead and give me a couple rolls here. Let's see. I'm going to say it is this.
Come on, come on. Not very good. Holy crap.
Nice. I do a cartwheel across that bridge.
All right, so you guys are able to climb up these rickety gravel, like landslides almost, just fine.
Hey, that's the Eagle Scout training coming in, man. Eagle Scout training. Nothing but the best.
And you get up and you see there's smoke. There's a fireplace up. I mean, a cook fire. Um, so we'll go ahead and put you up here as well, so you can see a little bit more of what's going on. This is a large cave and it's divided in half.
Okay.
Looks like there's steps going up, and there's a top part of it as well. The bottom part has smoke with a cooking fire. And,
Is there like a
and
hole
you
going up
see,
to let the smoke out or no?
no, give me just a minute. Top.
Cured hides and unwashed goblins. Encarpment.
And you hear a lot of talking going on as you guys are climbing up. As Grimmy gets there first, and he's talking to everybody. And you see there's a bunch of goblins there. And Jackson, as you come up,
Scrambles, scrambles, scrambles,
Oh,
scrambles.
I feel a little bit of oil and lamp coming time.
all
That's
right.
right.
So Jackson, what are you going to do as you get up and this is what you see? What is your first reaction?
Scrambles, scrambles.
Yeah,
Company.
I am right there.
That's all you're gonna do. All right. So
Um,
scrambles.
I'm,
What are you gonna
I'm,
do?
I have my shield is there already, so I'm kind of. I seem menacing. I am pretty big, so I'm not. I'll guess I'll ask, to say, "Hey, Grimmy, what's going on?" type of thing. Of course, I don't understand what he's going to say, but nonetheless,
Okay.
I'm not very successful at that. And
Scrambles. What is your intent as you climbing up and scrambling up this incline and are able to get up behind it? You look over and see
All these goblins, yeah.
Grimmy's talking to. What is your intent?
Um, I'm gonna try and see if I can just kind of saunter over there. I mean, worst case scenario, we gotta fight him.
Are you trying to intimidate them? Are you just walking over?
Yeah, I want to look kind of big and scary. I don't want to look threatening. I want to look kind of like I want to have an intimidating presence, but not overly threatening. Have my axe
confidence.
out,
It's
looking
confidence,
like I'm.
charisma.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm not trying to make them happy with me. I want them to know that I'm the badass here. Hopefully, they won't try and step to me, and not with that roll.
All
To
right.
do over.
So
Do I have any inspiration? Do I have it? No, I don't. Never mind. Garbage roll.
you see this one that's comes to the top of the stairs, and you see Grimmy is sort of motioning toward him and back at you guys. And so as you come in, scrambles. He says, "That's Yimmick. That's Yimmick. Yimmick. This is Cowman."
Ah, Yimmick, just the guy I was looking for. I'm gonna point over towards him.
And you see his um, armor is a little bit nicer. Has a couple metal pieces stapled to it,
Nice.
and he looks over at the two of you and he asks a couple things. Says a couple things to Grimmy. Grimmy answers him. Why we not kill you?
Uh, well, we didn't kill Grimmy, for starters. Could have killed Grimmy hours ago. As you guys know, probably should have killed Grimmy. He's such a pain. But he's fun for entertainment. He fell in this trap on the way in. You should have seen it. He's dangling upside down, panicking and stuff. We're poking him with sticks.
And
It was great.
uh,
It was a good time.
all the goblins are laughing.
It's the funniest thing.
Grimmy's like, what? What? No, I not fall. And they all laughing at him.
He's got a tattered rope around his neck, and
Yeah,
his body's covered in
yeah.
abrasions from the rope on his skin. Yeah, they're okay.
No, yeah, we were told that you were the guy who we should be speaking to talk to Clark. That you're the man in charge here, or the person in charge.
Clark, big, ugly. He boss, 'cause he's strong. He not smart like Yemek. One day, Yemek become leader. All Kragma worship and follow Nemik.
We might be able to put you on that pedestal.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a good plan, Yemik. We'd like to help you make that a reality. Why don't you point us in the direction the 7 or 8 of us can go handle Clark?
If you, I give you human, if you kill Clark. He's pointing over to the side.
Wait a minute. What did you just say?
He'll give us the humans if we kill Clark.
He has humans here, you
Yeah,
said?
the
Hmm.
ones that he took off the horses.
Ah, yes.
Hey, that sounds like a great plan. Can we get a couple of your boys to help us with this? Because Grimmy's pretty much useless. And I kind of shove Grimmy with my leg into like the wall or something. I smush him a little bit.
What the hell?
I'm just bullying Grimmy in front of these other goblins because it's fun.
All right. And they laugh, right? They think it's hilarious.
Yes. Yep.
All right. All right. So you're whispering to me the plan of action here.
Oh no, you can hear it. I'm having a whole conversation with this guy. I'm trying to see if
There it is. I
he'll
was looking for.
he'll lend us
Yes.
a few goblins to try to go kill Clark, so we can get goblins back. Awesome.
Okay. Because you're speaking in.
Oh, I was so close to being an 18.
I was close.
Was sitting on 18 and pivoted down to 5.
He says, you like Grimmy. Grimmy show you, Clark. Don't. You too big. Don't walk over bridge. Bridge break.
Oh,
Yeah, we already saw that.
all right. Well, hey, that sounds great. We'll go ahead and be about that now. Go on, Grimmy. Let's go.
Watch for water. They let water out, and you wash out.
Mm, okay, they got some kind of flood trap going on there. That's smart. It's brilliant.
All right, so are we moving?
Yeah, let's head out.
Which way are we going?
Grimmy will show us. He's our seeing eye goblin.
I think I want to walk towards the back of the procession here. Keep an eye on things. Are they?
So Grimmy will start heading up to the north and around.
Yeah, why not? I'll follow Grimmy.
Are,
Check some
are the other
alarm.
goblins following us or not?
No.
All right.
Yeah, I tried to get a
I'm
few of them
gonna
to come
tell
with, but I was not very persuasive. So
I'm gonna tell Scree to just keep an eye on our rear there since he's last, just in case the goblins try to spring a trap or something behind us.
how do we get across if we can't walk on the bridge?
And all the way around here. It came full circle. It's a cul-de-sac, damn it.
They live on a dead end street. There's no way out.
So you see that there's a goblin sitting there.
I don't, but I'll move myself so I do. Nope,
See
still don't see
Grimmy.
a goblin. Yeah, I see Grimly.
Hold on, I gotta find him. There he is. Blink.
There he is.
Ah, little tattooed tooth.
And Grimmy comes over, says something and pointing at you guys. And you hear the word Yimik.
Yep.
And the other one says something Clark. Something.
Okay.
Anybody else still have wounded? Alrighty, here we go.
All right, so I'm just checking something real quick. So the one just shrugs and sits back down, staring, watching the entrance, sitting on the bridge. And Grimmy, okay, let's go. Gobby's in. There we go. So three goblins in around corner. They
Okay.
like Clark, so not sure what to do.
Don't worry, we'll take care of that. But we have to get across the bridge. How do we do that?
So you're 20 feet up. You can climb down.
Yeah.
It is 10 feet long. So what is your strength scores? You're like 16, right?
My strength says 18 plus 4.
Yeah, mine too.
So if you get a running start of
Big
at least
strapping lad.
10 feet, you can jump your strength score in feet.
18?
Hmm.
And it's how far wide? 10?
Correct.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
about 10 or 11 feet.
We'll do some real coolness here and just run and jump across. So I'll go back here, take a run, and jump.
Okay. Um, so typically that would not require any check.
Okay.
Do you have a goblin sitting there?
Yeah. Oh, is he gonna hurt me? Is he the one that Grimmy's talking about?
He's just sitting there on
Oh, he's just hanging out.
the correct.
Well, I hope he doesn't try to jump in front of me. If he does, he's gonna find out real quick that I am a giant goblin.
All right, so the 14. I didn't mean to send it twice.
Okay.
So you go flying over, and he's like, "Ah!" And he trying to hide up against the wall and do you skid on your hooves and land safely.
Yeah. Superhero landing with my knee down.
Jackson will also do the jumping down the thing much more gracefully, though, like a
I'll stand.
gazelle. Like a gazelle.
So you're gonna move back 10 feet and then jump across.
Yep. A large strapping lad, 6'4", 240 pounds. Bam. Athletic check. I'm fine.
Again, there's you don't when you're jumping, you don't
Yeah.
roll,
You just do.
but because there's a goblin sitting there, you have to try to avoid him or
Okay.
hit him. In either case, you were successful. So he
Sweet. Okay. Come on, Grimmy.
Yeah.
it's like mean ones up ahead. And he points in front of you.
Okay. I take my axe out, and I'm gonna round that corner and just charge whatever goblin I see in front of me first. That's my plan. Move around the corner as soon as I see a goblin. Get to the nearest goblin, try and cleave it.
And that's
All
what
right,
you're
so give
saying
me
to me?
Yes. Now that you're behind me, hey, we're gonna take off. Just gonna go kill these fools. Grimmy does not like them.
all right, give me just a minute. Let me clear out all these things from combat tracker.
Hopefully, we can catch them by surprise. Just kill them real quick, like.
All right. All right, so Jackson, we'll go ahead and move you down. And what happened to Cree? There he is. Okay.
That sounds spelled right.
All right, so we'll start off with we got 400 windows open. Give me just a second, almost there. Overpass. Scrambles.
Spelled right.
Boom. All right. So you come into, as you step forward, you see, there you go, you move 10 feet, and now you can see what you can see.
Boom.
And that is actually where we're going to leave it for this week.
Okay.
As you step forward, you see, and so in front of you, what you see is there's 2 large pools of water, and there's a waterfall that comes in from the east. I'll go ahead and move Jackson up a little bit so you can see what's going on,
All right, cool.
and then we'll move you back. So the waterfall feeds the pools, and then it drains into the second pool, and then from the second pool, there's a little stream that leads down, and that's what leads out.
We have
And
a
you see there are
very
3
powerful
goblins in there.
magnet motor sucking the water through.
That's right. A little koi swimming around in there.
Alrighty then.
So Roberta says she should have been listening before tonight because this is funnier than shit. So she enjoyed it tonight. Awesome. Well, guys,
Thank you for joining us.
Merry Christmas. And thank you for playing with me. Tell your
Until
friends.
Thing to say.
Stream, click like and subscribe, and come back. Come check us out Tuesdays at 10 again, 10 to midnight, and make
Wednesday.
sure say hello in the chat. Ron
Okay.
and Micah, again, thank
Hey.
you, and we will let me
Today
go ahead and
isn't today Wednesday?